in order to pass the guard, I'm never going to hang out here. If you're one of the guys, in white belt it's okay, but if you're one of the guys who thinks like you're going to sneak around someone's guard, like you find like this is your passing method, you got to throw that away. It's not going to happen. Strength on strength, right? We're going to cut right through the middle of his guard, right through the heart of his guard. The first way that happens is just by, boom, just you're staggered and I'm applying pressure. My hands don't even come in, right? It's not my hands first, it's my belt and below. So I'm going to take a step beyond his butt. I don't want it behind here where then you're having to lean to apply pressure. Just kick forward until your shin touches his hamstring. And that's where you should be. If he grabs your leg, who cares? Right? Doesn't matter as long as you're applying pressure. He can do whatever he wants when you're back here. He can breathe fine, he can move, he can hip escape to either side, his hands are free. But the minute you step and apply this pressure, all of a sudden his breathing gets compacted. It's harder for him. He starts reacting to that. He feels like, man, my breaths aren't as deep, I got to create more space. And as he tries to create space and hip escape, I just keep that pressure on. He never gets a break here, and all the pressure's here, okay? Staggered. My feet get close together, he's going to sweep me, which is kind of the drill we just did, okay? So I'm here. So this is my starting point. You know, if these guys like to play De La Hiva, then I don't want my foot too far in, and I don't want my knee angled in, because he's going to get behind my leg to the other one and turn me around. So I want my toes and my knees kind of angled out, but I definitely want them deep so he can't get this De La Hiva hook, okay? Now my hands are secondary. If you were to lock out your hands, whatever distance they are away from his knees, that's how far you're going to have to squat. I'm not bending over at the hip, okay? I'm lowering my position here, controlling the inside of his knees. And again, I want to favor, right now, if I apply no pressure, again, he can go left or right with his hip escapes. I'm going to make him commit to his side. So if I'm pressuring this leg, when I come down, I'm still going to pressure this leg. So he can't turn to his right, to my left. And this is where I'm at, okay? This is my position. So when I'm here, what's going to happen is he's going to grip me just like I've gripped him. He's going to do whatever. He's going to try to create distance. He's going to try to push me back with the foot on the hip right there. That's what I want. When he does this, that becomes the battle. I'm here applying pressure, but I need to step over this leg, just on top of his foot, the one that's on the hip trying to create distance. So I'm going to push this down, and when he pulls it back up, I'm going to catch it right. I'm just going to sit on his toes right here, and I'm going to hug his knee. But look, I want my weight forward here. If my toes are too close to his butt, he's going to sweep me backwards when he pushes, okay? So, slide your toes back. You should feel your chest resting on your sternum, resting on his shin. Right here, I should be able to stay here and wait this out. But to add to it, I'm going to control his lapel, and look, my elbow's on the outside of my knee, still making him look the opposite direction, and I'm cupping here. Here, I'm not going anywhere. This is my catcher's position, we'll call it. Like if you're playing catcher, this is where I want to get on my toes, not dropping my knee. As soon as I drop my knee, I get light. Heavy, I gotta be active where I can pressure him. From here, this is my first pass. I'm pressuring. He's trying to escape. He might even try to hip out and hip escape. Doesn't matter, I'm just pressure here. If he does that, we've got a different pass. So for now, if he's neutral, I'm pressuring. When he pushes, I lift, let it pass, shoot my hips forward, and I'm to mount. Try to get your hands underneath so he can't push you into half guard. Boom. Okay, so again, I'm pressuring his guard, my hands come in, I'm here. The battle becomes here, right? He's trying to push my hip, boom, and I'm right in, right here. Now I'm pressure when I feel him push, boom, right to mount. Okay, pretty easy.
Does that make any difference if instead of grabbing your sleeves, he's got the belly on one side, grabs your collar?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, let's try it. I want you to finish the pass. I don't care. So the whole point of getting to this catcher's position is I have options here, and he has none. The only thing, like Stephen, you asked, if he pulls the collar, his hands in the collar, whatever, I want that. He's pulling me into him, and his hands are occupied now. He can't defend. The only thing the smart thing to do here is for him to just stiff arm, to not let me, because I'm going to pass from here if I'm solid. So the first one is I pushes back, and I shoot to mount. That's number one. And it's all based on where this shin goes. This shin is everything. So if I get this shin on this, relax, I'll take care of it. If I'm here and I move his shin to one side of my chest, I'm going to attack it. I'm going to slam it to the mat on this side. So this is the smash pass entry. If I go from center to my right, now all I'm going to do is collapse and straddle. From here I can go to mount, boom, or if he won't let me, I'm going to pin his knees and get the side control in the back. So that's option 2. Option 3 is, if he hip escapes or opens his knee up this way, I'm knee slice. So I'm one of 3 ways I'm passing. So that's what I want for you guys today. Is here, if he stays neutral, I go to mount. I pass the knee. If I'm able to pass it to my right, I'm just smashing the knees together and straddling both legs, just right here. And if he goes the other way, I'm just sliding my knee to the mat, nice and tall, and looking for knee slice. Okay? So I'm not concerned that you finish and all this. Just that you pick the right one and start that. Start that pass. Okay? Next week we'll start finishing them all. So let's go for one of those 3. It's right here. It's you know, I'm here with the elbow on the outside. Sometimes I'm gonna fake one thing and do another. So in this case, I'm gonna fake my knee slice here, and when I feel his hand block my knee, like he just blocked my knee, all I'm gonna do is kick straight back, like donkey kick, all my weight's on this outside foot, push his knee. That's why we do 1, 2, 2, 1, boom. I'm here. So you start chaining all these together, right? I'm here applying pressure. He's trying to get me off, he's not. It's too late. He already let me too deep. Knee slice, he blocks, boom, boom. Right to side control, okay? So mix that in a little bit. I'm not worried about, we'll work out the execution and the, you know, making it smooth over the next few weeks, but right now just get it in your mind that that's an option. That's an option. We'll refine it.